Okay, everything should be set now. Alright. I'm doing this right now because I want to have a lot of free time. But because, according to what looked at, I haven't been doing a helping out randoms video for 3 months. I figure I should probably do it now. And while this is happening, I'm getting the Discord link up and everything. Okay. And that's very nice. My phone just recommended my own stream to me. Right. Let's find some randoms to help. God dang it, we got a TCG addict already? It's been out for what? Like 24 hours? Ah, God, this is gonna wind up being one of these house things. We have meta this, meta that, here a meta girl. I'm not even gonna lie, it's kinda funny. Then we have being gay is low-key expensive. Like, I don't even know what to think about. I don't know what to say about that one. I'll give this one more look and then I'll just go to a random boss to help other people. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I can't join that one. So, again, I'm not really doing anything right now, so I just decided to just do this real quick. And plus, I haven't done a helping out randoms video since 3 months ago, so I just figured I'd do it today. There's also a few videos I gotta get on YouTube very soon. One or two of which are involving breakers. I think two of them involve Mortal Kombat, and then one of them involves I think this game, Genshin. I might have to redo it though, one of them, so I could do a little better on it. So we'll go over to let's go to Sumeru. See, I don't have anything to. I don't want to use any resources right now. I'm gonna save it for when I fight a boss or so. But I want to see who I can help in this thing. But if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna need to put on the NRE. I mean, granted, this particular place is not that difficult, but just in case. I'm also going to check the volume of this game so I can add accordingly. If it's around 10, I'll probably have to adjust it to 5. Okay. Alright, who are the people that I'm going to have to be with in this thing? It's probably going to be somebody that already has Scaramouche. Well, I'll go for this in a little, just a little bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't like. I'm gonna place in 4 low times. I gotta wait. do you mean go? I'm not even here yet. Yeah, see? We missed one person. Person would include the image of this. Yeah, that, yeah, I did that because I was just, watching combo videos and everything for that particular game, and then one of the things I was looking at was like, it was like some quotes for some, for some characters. So I decided to do that. But the thing is, with that, I'm not going to do that for every character. I'm only going to do that for like 2 more. One of which is going to be Lauren, the other one's probably going to be Ruka or something. But I'm not going to do it for every character, just a couple. Now, as for some other stuff, like I am still working on another community post. Again, I have to just draw all the transformations that my characters have. The one I'm working on right now is Carnage. After that, I can work on someone else. Right now, the people who I have done in terms of drawings and transformations, I know there's Ada, Sakura, Jack, Lisa, Lauren, and that's probably it right now. Man, this guy just threw a bull way over there for some reason.
It's showtime! The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud! Let's roll! Useless! Clouds high. The birds call! One with nature.
Technically, if I want to pick my third strike places, not picking any of the strike places. I know Ryu can or Sean.
Into the wind.
Oh yeah, and Makoto as well, that she's considered a etiquette. She just doesn't throw it in the fireball.
The wind knows me.
Yeah, no Akuma either, yeah. Akuma's just Akuma in that game. Yeah, I like him in that game too, but the game that gave me the most, well, the game that gave me a hard time was Second Impact. That one wasn't even just like that one wasn't even cheap. That one was just like straight like skill. Like I had to be really cautious. Now it's different when it comes to the other Street Fighter Alpha game because that one was no skill involved. He literally sat back and teleported through stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I watched that video again, like not too long ago. Like just to, I don't even want to say freshen myself. I was looking at it just shaking my head like, wow, I actually went through this.
Time to go. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Any day now, enemies. Oh, but I was trying to work through this freaking burst.
Worthless. As one with wind and cloud.
What's the same thing with about 3? Yeah, that I did see. Like there's also like it was like 2 things. One involved things like that. I'll look at it again.
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
You know, I keep thinking something's gonna attack because of that freaking
Into the wind.
that red circle or something. That's complete. Oh. Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. You gotta do the, you were gonna do some stuff for the DLC for Xenoverse. You also gonna do the playthrough for the Alpha. I remember 'cause I saw the pictures and everything. It just let me read this again. See here. Yeah, you don't like it for Justice Pack 1 video. Yeah, that one. I got that one recently, and then it was just like I thought it was okay, and then I went over the player match, and everything was not okay. Everything was straight nonsense. The whole thing was just like it was like a chore. Normally, when I do player match videos like that, they'll use like 50 minutes or so, depending how many times I want to fight somebody. But that one, I had to end it around the 30-minute mark because I just couldn't take it anymore. It was that annoying. See here.
The wind rises.
Look at you showing off. Yeah, I can't even do that. He's sitting there flying around. I'm happy with the character. Well, I guess we wait for another person.
Squall and fury.
Well, yeah, she fought out for 3 thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, at the event, again, you mess up, you can always just use the cheat in order to go back to that particular part. Granted, the points will be at 0, but you won't have to go through another 10 stages just to get one shot at them. I had to go through the most annoying fights in mine. They both were against male stands. Yeah, mine wasn't exactly male stands. Mine was just straight like this. Oh, no, it was annoying though. Let me hold on. What's better than that? But you see, now I'm wondering what happened. You said you went through the most annoying fights of the month. Now, granted, you haven't really had too many fights so far in Xenoverse, but apparently, like, they were very notable if they were that annoying. It's like, as soon as you went in there. It's like, for that particular game, Xenoverse, I would like to think that when I go and play that game, that the opponents I would fight would, you know, actually be, like, good and stuff, but apparently, like, everybody that fights is either a meta character or it's a cheap super soul.
La la la.
There is no escape. Going in.
Oh, why am I even attacking these freaking pilots on the bench? That makes no sense. No, actually, I could just okay. The other was Black Magic, but the other one just waiting on my phone now. I've been sparing jobs for customers. Okay, here it is.
You shall perish.
Okay, I don't know why he was even split against Custom 18. The only time I had to take it, like one of the few times I actually had to go out, like go out a little bit when I was fighting Custom 18 was when I was fighting, I think somebody in the God knows Jeep or whatever. And every single time I would get a chance to fight him, I get jumped. That was the only time, really. I don't fight 18 too often. But yeah, I can only imagine Black Magic real life in that game. Like, I feel as if, like, like maybe at the event I do,
Oh, ow! Where
make
did
a
that
community
come
post
from?
about it. I would probably talk about what needs to be patched in the next version. Because nowadays, like, block mashing is incredibly easy. Like, you can just, like, well, let me rewind. Perfect blocking is incredibly easy because of people just block mash and they made it easier. Then we have super souls that are unbalanced now, like I like you better when you're mad, which was pretty much that entire last set. And then there's a bunch of other stuff, and then I I remember being confused because I remember when they patched it, I remember they didn't have a patch note because the only thing got patched was like Flash Bomber move wise. But it didn't make any sense because nobody picked because nobody has that move.
There is no escape! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Light it up!
La la la.
Illusion shattered! Everybody
It's like catching thunder or thinking about it.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Everybody stand back! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternally! Let's light it up! Shine down! Adventure time!
There we go.
Off we go!
Well, I was just trying to think. I was looking at it like, why even go that, like, why even go that length? Do it like sometimes I feel like when people do stuff like that, just spamming God Fist and block mashing, I feel like they do that for the sole purpose of wanting to be uploaded on YouTube. Ain't no other reason. Most like they would have been, I think like they would be acknowledged to for doing that because there are people who do stuff like that just to get uploaded. There's been people who I fought like a while back who would do certain stuff because they wanted me to upload them. Yeah, some of them did get uploaded, yeah. Some of them I didn't want to give them the time of day, so I just decided not to even go through with it. And everybody else is already over there because they probably on either PC or on PS5. I'm over here on PS4 and everything. These load times.
Time for takeoff! Teamwork is dreamwork! Illusion shattered!
Oh, I actually got all my meter back.
Bent to oblivion!
I didn't bother uploading these.
Why do they never miss? Going in!
And for the most part too. That's why I've been recently just playing games like Breakers and this.
Gliding be faster?
I play a game like Xenoverse and all of a sudden,
Let's light it up!
like, I don't know, it's like I can't play that game off my brain circuit zero.
Down you shall perish!
And I've said it before, and I can say it again, Xenoverse itself is not a bad game. People just do stupid stuff.
Adventure time! Get out of here! Into oblivion! Let's light it up! Out of the way! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
I'm gonna take a guess and say he's trying to get these artifacts for his newly acquired Scaramouche. And that's the thing. I do actually have enough to get him, but I'm not going for him because there's somebody already saving for. I've said this before already, but I'm waiting until March. At least that's the date according to leaks. If it comes by any earlier, then that's, you know, easier on me. I can probably pull for it. But and by then I'll have enough Primo Gems because again, not only do I already have enough, but through every patch and a bunch of events will come a lot of Primo Gems. And by then, hopefully, they update this dang Alinari stage. For some reason, over the past 2 patches, they haven't done anything yet.
Inazuma shines eternal! Get out of here! Vengeance! Dreamwork!
Go!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Get out of here! Let's light it up! That's great! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Go in! Get out of here! There is no escape!
I need another 5-star sword, that's what I need. More specifically, that Killer Favonia. I have plans for it when I get it. This person must either have a lot of resin or a lot of something called condensed resin. I mean, granted, neither of them are bad. I say like just. Oh, the other thing regarding Xenoverse. The only other video that I know of that I have to upload is the Hero Coliseum one. Yeah, I think I went all the way through it. I did all the offline fights. The last one was Gamma 2. It annoyed me. I didn't show all the fails. I just showed like the last one. And that one is the only Hero Coliseum where I didn't even bother putting music because again, a character like Gamma doesn't have to judge the soundtrack.
Shine down! Let's light it up! Get out of here!
Really?
Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Get out of here! Now you shall perish!
Yeah. So I'm hoping that gets patched before Hero Pack 2 because that is the most annoying super sword. And literally everybody is using it because of Hero Pack.
Illusion shattered!
Because the only time... Oh, sorry, yeah, because the only time you would see that I like it better when you're mad was on 2 things. Either Base Goku Black, who had the fast stamina recovery with that Super Soul, or you would see it on 3-bar Majins, of course, because you know, that's pretty much the only way that they can beat you unless they swear trying you to death. But nowadays, everybody is using it, and for those who didn't watch the player match video that did most recently, thank God you didn't, because the person I fought who had it had a male Earthling with 4 health bars. Fighting pose F, I like it better when you're mad. So you can only imagine how annoying that was. I say like again, if you didn't watch the video, I just saved you about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Think you can get away? Everybody stand back! Get out of here! Inazuma shines eternal! Let's light it
I
up!
haven't watched it because I go back on the yeah, I can. Yeah, they come like. I guess it's perfectly fine.
Shine down!
I say like again, live and do. Again, when it comes to playing my series, you as you already saw, I've been over 100. There's only so much I could
Let's light it up!
like there's only so many ways a person can fight you in that game.
Would a gliding be faster?
Adventure time!
Now you shall perish!
Let's light it up!
Let's play!
Because me, I did that particular set because again, the last player match video I did was 3 weeks ago, I believe. I forget what happened, but it was 3 weeks ago. So I was just like, you know what? I've done everything I need to do in X amount of games and everything. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and go over the Xenos for a little bit. Let me see how that goes. The first 2 fights were fine. I was like, okay, I get to try out the priest a little bit. And then that's when Rose Goku Black came out. And that's pretty much, and it pretty much went downhill from there. But before it got any worse, I just ended it. That's pretty, again, that's pretty much it. People don't really do play match videos like that anymore because, you know, like the Super Souls, especially like you better when you're mad. You can't even stamina break them if you want to. Everybody just stamina break themselves now.
One with nature.
One person just found the screen. I guess no Scaramouche. And okay, so the host is banned the room. Okay, so let's find someone else to help now. Okay. What's something else regarding Xenoverse? Okay. I've helped out who I needed to here. We'll find another place. Might do another domain or so, and then I might help somebody fight a boss. Boss runs are a little more, you know, hectic, because how much health they have. Now, granted, some people do have the right builds, and they can off them in about a good, like, solid minute. But some people still don't know what they're doing when they fight bosses like this. Example, even this boss, despite the fact it's been out for quite some time, is still difficult to some degree. Especially if you don't have the right stuff or if it's lagging and stuff. Who do I want to help? I'll help somebody over at Ridgewatch. I'm not going to sit there from here. Mainly because at the event I do sit there from here, my luck's going to be trash. But, that's... At the event I do, I'll probably make a condensed version first, and then I'll probably accept it. Because again, the characters I'm working on, when it comes to these artifacts, are Layla, Dory, and I think trying to get a slightly better one for Eula. That's pretty much it.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
That much it does. Alright, let me go ahead and look at the settings real quick and see what volume this is on. Yeah, it's on 10. I'm lower to 5. But yeah, like, I might do that for a community post. I might just ask stuff that like what USC changed and stuff when Hero Pack 2 comes along, I believe. Oh, what the? Where are you? I swear to God, everybody has this character. Well, I guess while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and beat these guys up. Those are Goku Bless episode 1. Most definitely.
One with winged and cloud.
Alright, so that messes. Wait, hold on. Alright, so my finally showed up and picked Hazel. It's a good choice. But yeah, that particular episode was the most annoying one to date. That one and Gamma 2. And I will forever get on Gamma 2 with all this nonsense. Doing away with the first as a whole too. That's my dad do. Yeah, they might not do it. Like they patch things that don't need to be patched. Such as, of course, Flash Bomber, as I said earlier. No one even uses that move, let alone any of his skills. The only skill people use him is Drain Field. That's for raids. But yeah, I feel like doing away with the censorship system should definitely happen. It's like stuff that gets censored, they have no reason to be censored. Again, the biggest example was, of course, the um the starter like shirt and vest, for female Earthlings and stuff. That didn't make any
No
sense.
time to lose.
And then on top of that, you can bypass like the bra, so that like for females, if you just put on Broly's top, which is literally just that green skirt.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Brace
Light it up.
yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let's light it up.
Oh shoot!
Incoming.
Hold on. I'll read that coming just a second. Okay, that was literally a second. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they censor all the female cast characters and all the outfits. I wouldn't be surprised either. I really wouldn't. But it doesn't make any sense to censor stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't, like, if I made a game, I would never put something in there just to ultimately censor it. Because again, people mod so much worse, people play so much worse. And besides, like, they don't really reveal too much anyway when it comes to some of their stuff. And even then, like some of like the loading screens in the game involve people in bikinis and whatnot. So why they even censor it, I don't even know. But yeah, for me, censorship gone. And I kind of believe that for photo mode, they should have it to where like the photo mode they should have two options, I think. One of them is you know, of course the photo mode freely, and then the other one should be like a match replay, whereas you can like rewind, fast forward or pause and take pictures and everything, like for fights that already happened. Sometimes people want to save fights and can't because they run out of space. And of course, they have no proof to show that they actually did do it. And then some games, like I guess Mortal Kombat and like Soul Calibur, sometimes when you do a fight, like sometimes they don't get all of the fight correct. Like they might miss their cue on something, and then you just start seeing them whiff certain stuff because they're not in the right position. Should I even beat these guys up? Yeah, let's beat them up.
Time to whirl, Sid.
I'm going in!
Work
The
time.
wind knows me.
Shudder!
Finished cooked food. Disgusting.
Well, cooked food disgusting. I'm out of more again. Could spend all that dang more. I said they probably spend it all on talent books or something. I can already tell. Yeah. I even get the feeling that PC mods are gonna uncensor the cut off images. Yeah, yeah, they were. Matter of time. Like, and besides, like, some things don't make sense. I've already said so in the past. Again, I couldn't stress it enough. We're in Zuma. Like, again, one of them being, like, just the regular underwear for female characters, you know, like the bottoms, which are censored. And then you go to an outfit like Vidal shorts, which, of course, is practically the same thing, but the butt's bigger. But that's not censored. Again, doesn't make any sense. The bras are being the bras are censored, but cauliflowers is not. Freaking what was it like? In fact, to be technical, I'm pretty sure that cauliflower shows up more skin than Toa does, and Toa's censored. Well, it's a good thing that I got all Toa's stuff when I made the that one story of mine before the censorship started getting out of hand. But still, like, it does hurt certain stuff when they're trying to edit stuff. Because some people want decent enough pictures and they can't do it. Like, even if you were to try to do, let's say, photo mode for the one thing, that that fashion show. Some of the stuff is censored, so of course, you know, they kind of ruin the thing. Especially if you're in a place like I guess Canton City, since they're censored like a little bit farther from the actual one. Again, it doesn't really make much sense for that to even happen. Hopefully that gets changed as soon as possible. Oh, I see Skirmish over here. Okay, I see every character I don't have in here, apparently.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Jesus Christ, you're already level 90. He, like, like, this dude's Skirmish has only been out for a little over 24 hours, and people have already gotten him to level 90. They've gotten his talents up to 10. Some people have probably already wailed for him and got all of his constellations. Even if I was wrong like that, if I had a bunch of money, I would never spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on a single character. I couldn't do that.
Strike dead. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Now, I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying the other people have.
Know your place. Inferior. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Why are you guys still fighting? Of course, like there's a safe area, but I guess you just want to play hero and take all the damage.
One with wind and
Not exactly the smartest decision.
There is no escape.
cloud high. Wind strike.
Okay, if it wasn't for I guess Kokomi over here, this Ayaka player would likely be dead.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Witness.
Oh my god, missed it completely. Oh, never mind, I still got it. They even hold on. Hold on, like I see something that might not like. Hold on. All souls enter 21. I gotta read that.
Only emptiness awaits.
They even censored Android 21's outfit on CACs, even though it was already done to where you can't look underneath the dress. You can't. In fact, it's literally a huge... Like, when you say Android 21's outfit, do you mean both? Do you mean both the sleeveless and the coat? Or do you mean just one of them? Because again, if people want to look under the skirt, then all they gotta do is not put on the skirt. That's all they gotta do. I don't know why they even censor that. It doesn't make any sense. It's like censoring the schoolgirl outfit, which doesn't make any sense. Sleeveless. Just a sleeveless version. Okay. That still doesn't make any sense though. I don't know who's in charge of stuff like that. I don't know who makes the decisions when stuff like that happens, but something's gotta change. That's all I can say about it. Because the changes that they do are unnecessary. The lab cut is just the top. Wait, the lab cut is the top part. That's it. Okay. So okay, so just the bottoms then. But that's just the thing. Hold on.
Wind strike.
You see, it makes no sense to censor the lab coat. If you could literally put on something like Fortune Teller Baba's clothes or Bardock's clothes, which is literally like tights. And yet, like something like this. In fact, even Raditz' clothes, when like his bottoms. Same thing with Nappa's and I guess on like the Ginyu Force, like that's not censored. And just the bottom parts part of this clothes. Okay. And then another outfit that was unnecessarily changed was the wedding dress. Despite the fact that it's not very revealing at all, I'm going to take a guess and say there's probably some person out there who felt that it was, I don't know. I don't know, they probably got sensitive or something. Somebody's looking under there or something. Somebody probably got paranoid. I don't know. All I can do is just shake my head in disappointment with creative decisions like that. And I hear... yeah,
Maybe bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
You know I'm picking him again, right? This is one of my favorite characters to use. I see Bennett and I see Ayaka. Okay, so nobody's really died this particular stream, so I have high hopes for this Ayaka, which is the first time you're ever gonna hear me say that. Because usually when Ayaka's on the screen, I have no faith in her, but this time I actually do. Dinah Wugi is also essential, even though it's not that revealing. Again, like some stuff just don't. Isn't it Dinah Wugi like the female Majins or something like that? Was it like that? I remember.
One with wind and cloud.
Yeah.
Everybody stand back!
The eye sweep the land. Into the wind.
Wow, I see that. So I see that nobody was gonna make an effort to hit the thing with me.
Wind strike. Time to go. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
So, what am I to say? Where have I lost all that health?
This garden is eternal.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Symbol of wisdom!
Clouds
Take
high.
flight!
The birds call. The winds will
The final
Let's light it up!
Where's he at?
fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Let's light it up!
You know what, I'm gonna look at the gig again. Sometime soon.
Symbol of wisdom!
I remember that the diner would be.
Let's light it up!
The wind knows.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
We.
only emptiness.
The only thing keep me from saying is there anything else that is censored and again doesn't need to be is the fact that pretty much nothing needs to be censored in the game anyhow, so it'd be a pointless question. Okay, so he's helped. Let's see here. Android 18's casual clothes and winter jeans is also censored on CACs. Wait, casual clothes. I do know that some clothes you can wear on males. That makes me wonder if that one is censored for males as well. Now the reason why I say that is because again, like Broly's top, which is just a green ear, you know, from the thing, that's not censored for females. Despite the fact it shows off their bra. So that makes me wonder if they did that, it's because they would interfere with the male characters as well. Again, I'm gonna have to look at it on my own time. Granted, this is considered my own time, but I'm playing Genshin right now. Female seats. Okay, so that was selective. So that was actually a choice. Like, so they actually looked at it and said, "Oh, this is too bad for females." I guess. Again, I don't really know why, but man, that's them. It's not that I make the decisions there, despite the fact mine will be better than theirs. Because I can guarantee you, you could literally have, like, even if it was like a small group of friends just going around pitching ideas to each other, they would actually come up with much more better ideas than what they're doing right now. Because even when I was talking to somebody in a party earlier, I said that this DLC, Hero Pack 1 and 2 and stuff, it shouldn't even really have been Hero Pack split into two parts. To me, it should have been Gamma 1 and 2, those two type of characters. They got all their stuff, the cheap super souls, whatever you want to call them. So Gohan, that one should have been another costume for Gohan. You can have a special line with him when you pick that outfit, because again, when you pick certain outfits for certain kids like Swimsuit 18 or End of Z, like Goku and stuff, they have different lines when you pick them. They could do the same thing with
There are
Gohan.
leaves around,
You can also give them,
and I know just
actually,
the tune
like,
to accompany
and
them,
at the
if
event
you wish to hear
that
it.
Gohan was a separate character to give him his own moves, you should have had two presets. One of them would be the potential unleashed, the other one would be the beast form. Piccolo would also have another preset involving Orange Piccolo. They can also put that as a transformation for the Namekians. And then, as for the next part of the DLC for Season Pass, they could put in other characters that were probably in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. See here. That one duplicated, but I'm looking at my phone. Even some of the emotes, like sitting or lying down. What? Hold on, I have to. Hold on, I gotta process that. Sitting down is censored? So you mean to me what I'm doing right now would be considered bad? I mean, alright then. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the incompetence. Like I had to really think about this and actually slow down this thought processor because, again, I have to let this all sink in. Like, someone made it their decision to censor sitting.
Let's go.
I'll link the video someone made. Yeah, please do. I gotta see that. Because there are well, actually, no, not very few. There's a lot of things in Xenoverse that make no sense. That was one of them. Which is funny because I remember sitting down and I thought I was able to get in close. Maybe. Like, why would they censor? Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Alright. Yeah, I just comment on that video, just said SMH ... Because that's all I really can say. I never thought I would play a game so sensitive to children playing that game that they had to censor sitting. Like, I remember talking about this a while ago, but I said when you look at a game like Dead or Alive, nothing's censored. But then you said because rated M. I understand that. But when you look at a game like Mortal Kombat, some of their stuff is censored, including like swear words, despite the fact it's a rated M game where people literally get their heads ripped off. And then Xenoverse is a rated T game. Like, people should be mature enough to handle people sitting down. You know what? There's something I need to see. When you said they're sitting down censored, when they're doing the fake death thing, are they also censored in that too?
You witness your reckoning.
Because my level of disappointment shut up all the 5 levels. Just now hearing that. Oh, I did not just get hit by that.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year
We're
pain.
still fight Yelan. What are you doing? You're a freaking range carrier together. Like, I feel like I told you,
You
if I had
stand upon
Yelan,
your
the most I'd
tomb,
ever die,
though you
I could
know
only
it
count with one
not.
hand. Because I would almost never die with this character if I had Yelan. With the exception of like Spawn of the Abyss.
Experience an eon of suffering.
And that's because Spawn of the Abyss is its own different breed of annoying.
Wind strike.
I didn't check here, just sitting in line, that's how to deal with it. But that's not the thing, man. Like, looking at that video, it was literally, the person blowing a kiss. And that's not censored. Now, here's the thing, that should be censored regardless, because, you know, that's true.
One with wind and cloud.
But it's like, again, I will check that.
Be destroyed.
Like, I will check more of that in a bit. Well, actually, not exactly a bit, because you know my brother feel like playing later. But well, I will check that whenever I have time to. I'm just gonna check different stuff, and I'm probably gonna have my 2 cents on it as well, because to me, that's probably the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. Xenoverse has been out for 6 years, and I have seen things, I have fought things that annoyed me or just flat out made me question a lot in that game. But this one right here, censoring sitting down, easily takes the cake for the dumbest decision made in that game. So they censored sitting, and they buffed Super Souls that had no reason being buffed. I know it's a glitch and all, but they had no reason to even touch that Super Soul. How much discovery did he put? 69. Alright, so he has some stuff to look over. Like, if he's still, never mind. I was about to say if he's still there, I could probably just walk around and find some treasure chests for him or something like that. Because again, I want to see everybody succeed in this thing and try to get all the characters and weapons that they want. You know, like I feel like thinking of it now, looking at that thing again. I feel like their stupid decisions. I need to be compensated for this. Because again, I don't think I could have more reaction than this because I'm not so much as angry. I'm not frustrated or anything. None of that. It's just confusion right now. I just need to know the thought process that they have when they make these decisions. Like sitting down and censor, lying down and censor. Sometimes I feel like the censorship, I said this before, but they probably throw darts at something and whatever it lands on, that's what gets censored. And I did that a couple times until lying down and sitting down was censored. Hmm. Probably pick Eula for this one. But first, I had to give her back her weapon. Now, it matches Diluc more, but this is her strongest weapon right now. Which I'll be able to get a better one whenever I get another weapon banner one, but that's just like, that's almost never gonna happen. I might have to find out over this one. It really sucks because Sora's main outfit first. Yeah. It's funny because that was also, I think, what I had for Sakura in her old outfit, where she had like mostly red and she had like the black like shirt. Now it's kind of like she wears like more so black, and she had like red spots and everything. The most recent preset involves her wearing like dark colored jeans, boots, you know, like a white tank top and like the coat. And I was going to include the mask in there as well, like the gas mask for everything, cause kind of like Quill. But I thought to myself, I was like, at the very second I put on that mask, people are gonna think I'm a troll. Is someone playing music or something? I could have swore I heard a musical note just now. But yeah, like a lot of decisions in that thing, I don't know what they were thinking. It's like the equivalent. Now, I don't know if you play it. I don't really play that much, but it's like playing Naruto, and some of their emotes are censored because it's considered, you know, to be too lewd for a rated T game.
Crush! Flood of frost! I condemn you!
Face me!
It didn't crit, but it doesn't matter because his health isn't going that far anyway.
For 1,000-year pain!
Hold on, is that Ganyu? It is Ganyu. Hopefully you don't die. I'm also, there have been too many Ganyu players that die in this thing. Her Unitar was supposed to have a purple camera pattern too, as Xenoverse didn't have. Was it Level 6 has? Yeah, so Level 6 has a lot of stuff I wanted in Xenoverse.
Beg for mercy.
But the only thing I hate about Soul Calibur 6 is that a lot of the stuff that was in 5 is considered DLC for 6. And some stuff that should have been there to begin with is just like... But you know what? My confusion isn't directed towards Soul Calibur, because believe me, I love Soul Calibur. I always have. But Xenoverse, that one is quite possibly that. Well, there goes Ramia. But like that game probably has like the most love-hate relationships that everybody has.
Though you know it not.
Shudder!
You just wasted your burst. Now here's the thing. I was waiting because
I condemn you.
I was like, I only hit him twice so I can gain more stacks for the R2. He just did his burst and did no damage. It's not even like he shields himself doing that.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm watching Ganyu's house right now.
Eye for an eye.
Okay, she's doing a good job dodging it.
I condemn you.
No, I gotta save you. Because had I waited another 2 seconds, I would have just said, oh, Ganyu died again. But I was like, you know what? No, we're gonna change that.
Destroyed.
But you came close. Real close. But yeah, like some stuff in Soul Calibur, no, sorry, not that's Calibur. Some stuff in Xenoverse I actually wanted to do for my character that I couldn't. Like even Sakura with like the corrupted black arm she has now. That's why I have that one glove. And then the other glove is, you know, like it's just bare hand pretty much. So the only way I could really cover that was with, of course, I think the time controller things. There are other clothes I can use, but I felt like that one would make her look more like a seasoned like fighter, I guess. So I was just like, I'll just go ahead and put that on. Plus matches her character.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Crush!
What's percentage of this place? Okay, 100%. Because there's nothing to find over here. That I know of, at least. Yeah, there's nothing to find. What can I help him with? Hey, stream newsflash. I already read that comment. Like, I'm looking at my phone, so you know that. I don't know why it keeps. I don't know why it keeps duplicating the same one. Like I didn't already responded that, or maybe the stream doesn't think I responded to it enough. Okay, some of the customization clothes from Soul Calibur 4 also made Soul Calibur 6 DLC. Yeah, and then also some of these Soul Calibur Lost Swords made it there as DLC. Now, those particular clothes are way more revealing than the other clothes. Did you just ready up? I'm not even here. Oh, wait. I guess in the meantime, I'll go ahead and look for some random chests, which is really not going to happen, but it's worth a shot anyway. While he's doing that, let me go ahead and pick Ganyu real quick. But yeah, like
Access denied. now, I'm hoping that at the event that Soul Calibur 7 gets announced, that a lot of clothes are in there. There aren't as much DLC characters, because here's the thing. Some characters in that game that were DLC didn't need to be DLC. Hilda was DLC and didn't need to be DLC. Tira, for some reason, was... as for 2B, that's different, because she's a pay-to-win character. She, like, you can just tap random buttons and come up with freaking Devil May Cry combos. Which is usually the game I refer to when it comes to long combos, is her.
I swear by my sword!
I'm trying to hit it, but this wind thing did it anyway. Why did he need to be DLC? He didn't need to be either. It's funny because, like, The Witcher looks more like a DLC character than the other people do.
Access denied. But The Witcher in the game, I do like it because you know they have guest characters and everything. Um, now, now the guest characters, I think, Haomaru, yeah, he could be DLC. I I can see why he is, but again, I don't know why characters like Huang, I don't know why people like Tira, Cassandra, and the person I was talking about earlier, I think Tira, I think was, they were all DLC for some reason, I don't know why. Inferno, he's not even DLC. He's just a character you can be when you beat like something like the hardest difficulty, or something like that. But that mess was annoying. I'm not even gonna lie. Wow, that was a nice shot.
Blaze over. You touch it. Stand clear. Speed of light. Hey! With sword comes shadow. I swear by my sword. Access denied.
So let's do say that, let's say about a month from now they do a surprise, like a surprise reveal that Soul Calibur 7 is in the works and everything, or doing stuff. Who would you want to see in that? I do know there's a lot of characters that are missing. I do know that Soul Calibur 6 is considered to be a reboot, since everybody's younger and, you know, like, amongst other things. So,
For Rex Lapis. Born of ice.
say leave alone.
Nowhere to hide.
Alright.
Cut to the chase. Barbados, guide it. Access denied.
Yeah, I like them as Soul Blade. Is a great person to Maxi. Yeah, again, I'm gonna look at something regarding him, because Lee Long, that's a name I haven't heard in a very long time. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I haven't heard that name in a very long time. So I guess so I'm gonna need to look at what he was able to do. But I do know that there probably won't be as much huge axe characters or hammer characters, because I remember that even in Soul Calibur 4 they had it was Rock, Astaroth, and the girl's name I forget and probably can't even pronounce it. Anyway, it was like some robotic girl, whatever, that went like a maid-like outfit.
All hail. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Absorption test. Stay clear. Your wind. Hear me. Mark 2. Animal test. Sword from shadow. No touching. Yeah. Born of ice and frost.
I think. So let's try this as well with another question. So I guess in Soul Calibur probably 2, I think it was. I'm not sure it was Soul Calibur 1, but I remember Soul Calibur 2. They started having a lot of guest characters and stuff, and so on and so forth. So who would you want to see next as a guest character in Soul Calibur 7, whenever that gets announced? Because remember, if I said it correctly, the second one was Heihachi and Spawn, and it was someone else. The third one was, I think, Cosmos, I think it was.
Blaze over.
I can't forget. The
Just
fourth one
enough.
was the
Cut
Star
to the
Wars
chase.
characters. And then the fifth one was Ezio.
I swear by
And then
my
Soul
God.
Calibur 6
Nowhere to
was
hide.
Halmaru, The Witcher, and there was someone else. And that was really fast. Yeah. Yeah, he said Link was in the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, because I remember there being like a different character per system. Because even I don't want to say that Soul Calibur 4 did that, but if you had the Xbox version, then I think it was no. Yeah, it was. I think it was like Yoda was free, but you had to pay for Darth Vader. But if you had the PS3 version, you had Darth Vader, but you had to pay for Yoda or something like that. And the Apprentice was always free. So Calibur 5 didn't so much have that problem because it only had one guest character, and didn't really add any other characters. Now some characters you couldn't have their styles, like Algol, but for good reason, because he's an incredibly cheap character. Like even when you're like you can't even back up from him without him doing like a move of his. Whereas if your character's backing up, like you get launched in the air and you can follow with a combo. Like no matter where you are on the screen. But Algol is another conversation for another day because believe me, I can go on and on about him.
Born of ice and frost.
Cause I remember like, I actually did have a friend a while back who actually used a custom character who had Algol style. We haven't really talked like that in a very, very long time. But I do, but I would like to know what that person's up to. Like another thing, Soul Calibur 5 is one of those games that I would have loved to be on the Soul Cal. Oh, that's cool. I actually would have loved that game to be on the PS4, PS5. Now, of course, Global Colossia will be there and the Kansas community will return, but that's kind of a staple for any fighting game. Except for Virtua Fighter, though. At least from my knowledge. Because Tekken can be cancelled for spam. Mortal Kombat is notorious for trolls. Yeah, freaking, what's the game? Freaking Street Fighter. Like people getting stream sniped and whatnot. I'm not gonna say who, I think that's kind of and then we have what other game? Dead or Alive. I'm not. Does Dead or Alive no? Does Dead or Alive even have a cancers community like that? I don't. Dead or Alive. Do they even have a cancers community? Yeah, but so like, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure they do.
You want to learn some Favonius?
No, every problem I ever had online was against the Hayabusa with Jan Lee main. Every single time. Only because Jan Lee, you never saw his kick coming. And it's unblockable. With Hayabusa, he teleports everywhere. You don't remember that flying kick that, yeah, it's unblockable. Like, again, like, you can actually just sidestep or just duck it in order to get away from it, but if you get caught by it, you lose. Nobody do it community because I don't really play those games. I haven't played that game in a long time either. Again, like, a while back we had a lot of space restrictions, but now we have an extended storage that we can use. So, hopefully, whenever I re-download that game, I can get the rest of the trophies. And maybe play a couple matches online, because again, some of the trophies have to do with online. I'm not sure how many people are playing the game anymore, but I'm going to try to see if there's somebody out there, because even when you look at a game like Mortal Kombat, you'll still see an active community in both 11 and X. So it's probably the same way with 5 and 6. Mainly because 5 has more stuff than 6. And no, I'm not talking about outfits because I can go on like one character, and I can talk about that one character for an hour based on how many outfits they have. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm back at this boss. It's like, do I want to do a temp? I mean, it's a, it's a bit risky. I could do it. I could wish on the I could wish on the weapon banner. I could, but again, it's too big a risk because I do want to save for the character in the future. But again, when I know the character doesn't come out until March, I'll again I'll make my decision then. It's likely I probably will pull on the weapon banner. I can't pull on the character banner because if it goes gold, then I'm actually going to get the character guaranteed. And though I like the character, it's not the one I want right now. I can wait on him, despite the fact that he's incredibly good. I'll be back no later than an hour. I'll probably be off by then because your brother wants to play and everything. But yeah, I know. I didn't watch it yet, but I do know there's another trailer for Tekken. But again, again, like, if I am off, it's very likely I'll probably just put a community post stuff regarding Soul Calibur or something. I know there's active community that probably wants to put their 2 cents in. If not, then it'll just be another. It'll just be another post, I guess. All right, Kazuha. Let's see if we can help out these guys. Hold on, we got breaking news from this phone over here. Hold on.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Unthinkable! Whirling snow!
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Okay. I had to I was watching the most recent trailer for Tekken 8. Wait, why am I about to die? What the heck? There we go. Get, do something.
Find me more. I am the all-knowing God. Burn to oblivion.
Okay, I gotta be really careful. Okay, that was way too big a risk, but it was worth the reward, man. Oh shoot, there goes my health. Who's it locked onto? Okay, back up a little bit.
Tremble.
I might be the last one standing after this, who knows? But there shouldn't be a thing because this new character, Skirmish, can fly, so you should be able to get killed by him.
Reality is pain.
Who's it locked onto? Okay, it's on him. Yeah, there's a lot of games nowadays I'm very optimistic for, so. That game most definitely, because I've always been a Tekken fan. I think Tekken, next to Mortal Kombat, was the first fighting game I ever played.
The price for my sins. Now, your eyes have been opened.
This man really killed himself. Oh, technically.
Sakura swirl. Sakura. Lion power. Take flight.
124k. Jesus Christ, this character is how is he not a 5-star character? No, I thought he was a 4-star character so everybody had access to him. But this character is just doing 125k per. And that's not even with and that's not even with Bennett's burst either. Just an all-around broken 4-star character. He's right next to Beto. Oh, Jason, hold on. You remember how Xenoverse? Remember how we were discussing how some stuff was censored because of the clothes they wear? Yeah. That's not the only thing that they censored. Apparently, females sitting down or lying down is censored as an emote. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Where they don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't care if a Dips executive watches the stream. Like, they need to know that what they're doing is brain dead. Like, I don't know why they made that decision. I don't know who is the person who gets the final say in it, but their final say doesn't count for anything and stuff like that. Okay. I had to help him get a treasure real quick. That's just what I do. Because again, the reason why I do stuff like that, because I want to help out as much people as possible so people get what they need for when they want to get certain characters that they want in the future. Because there have been too many times when somebody would say that they only need just enough and they can't get it. Okay, let me go ahead and heal him real quick. Okay. Okay, Cookie. There we go. Well, what percentage is this place on? 46. Okay, he has a lot to cover. He has a lot of ground to cover when it comes to exploring. Again, I will find what I can for him, and then I will be out. But again, this particular character I actually do like, though. Like the newest character. Like, because usually when I see a 5-star, it's like I either say, hey, you know, it's okay, or I say I definitely want. This character is a I actually most definitely want him, but it's just not now. The time's not right. Not yet, anyway. I think I know where to go to get him a treasure chest. What? I need to go to Sumeru City. And hold on.
Quit following me.
Alright, I had to clue him in. I'm trying to find a treasure chest because from what he saw, like from his perspective, I'm just running around looking crazy right now. I I had to let him know what I was doing. I believe I know where to find one now. I have to go to the very top of this tree. I'm gonna hate doing so, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Up, and away.
Because, again, like, he's gonna need this. Okay, so he managed to find this chest. There's a different way to find now. It's like way up top, I think. Can you help me with the domain? Yeah, I can help out with the domain. Again, as long as I help him with, do what he needs to do, then I can safely assume they can do it for him. Okay. I really couldn't find one this time. He must have searched all around this place, which is actually a good thing. It saves me a lot of trouble. Domain of wait, what domain is this? He tell me what the domain. Like, I don't know which one this is. But as long as I know what the recommended elements are, I should be able to. Oh, wind. Yep. It's a done deal.
Perks are for now, but friends
I'm
are
getting
forever.
I'm getting Kazuha and Bennett out here. It shouldn't have said wind. It should have said something else like water. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to get this done as fast as possible. Helping him out. Then I'll do a temp. That's this place.
Quit following me.
I've never heard somebody sprint and say, "Quit following me." The guy is just a he just doesn't like anybody. I don't think, you know, like, I can guarantee if I get this character and I do this stuff, he will not consider anybody a friend.
Know your place.
Clouds high. The birds come. Into the wind.
I'm going in!
One with nature.
Let's light it up! All hands up! Everybody stand!
Into the wind.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wretched vermin.
There we go.
That
Vibing.
hurts.
Okay, I know why he's doing this domain. Because he's trying to get the correct artifacts for Scaramouche. Or should I say Wanderer now. Now that he no longer really has a sense of direction anymore. I will see what his story is later. Not now though, of course. Cutscenes in this game take too long. And I don't want to hear Paimon right now. Okay, there we go.
Teamwork is strength!
One with nature.
For Rex Lepid! Next on the agenda.
Into the wind.
I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud.
The wind rises.
Bow your head.
The wind knows it.
That was incredibly fast. But yeah, like, if every one of these are as fast as that, then we can get this done in no time. And then I can continue working on a drawing of mine. Speaking of creative stuff, I'm also working on particular sprites for some of my characters. One of which is my main character in Dragon Ball The Breakers, Envy. But yeah, some of those I'm still working on. Hers, for the most part, is pretty much finished. The other thing I'm doing right now is working on certain stuff for my intros and outros. You know, I gotta do stuff on other stuff to edit it. Like, you can't really make sprites or whatever on Share Factory. I gotta do that on I gotta do that on my laptop. Like, sorry, my Wi-Fi. Oh. It's okay. Believe me, we've all had those days of bad Wi-Fi, so I'm not even gonna put it against you. I've had my days as well.
With nature.
I was saying like freaking the bad Wi-Fi.
Let's light it up!
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds come. You
Go
dare
in.
to gaze upon me? The wind rises.
Well, believe me, your Wi-Fi is better than some other people's Wi-Fi in other games. Like Genshin, at least fortunately, you'll know when someone's lagging because you'll see it by their name. See, as you saw from his, it's fluctuating from green to red. That happens to me sometimes too, like particularly when I'm streaming. But right now, everything seems to be fine.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Blaze over.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Why do they never miss?
One with nature.
Let's light it up!
Time to go.
Everybody stand up!
Into the wind. Cry loud.
Yeah! Get out of here! For Rex Lepus!
The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dream.
One with wind and cloud. Time to go. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind.
All hail! Let's light it up!
Behold! The wind knows me. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax.
Childish. Alright. Alright, I made up my mind. I will do one temple. Yes, I know I'm getting farther and farther from Deha, but by then I'll have enough. Besides, even at the event I get a duplicate, I can always get more wishes. So, and then on top of that, I'm very sure that before she comes out, I'm pretty sure the next part of Sumeru will be here, so I'll be able to explore more, get more Primo Gems, and get more wishes from the tree. Which I'm hoping is the case, because they haven't updated it in quite some time, unless there's something I'm missing. It's like scripted progression, and I hate that. And besides, thinking of it now, at the event I do get the weapon I want, like, say the catalyst or something like that, then I could put on another character like, maybe Mona or something whenever I get her, or, someone else that's, I can't speak, deserving of it. But yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm probably gonna end it right here. Again, didn't want to do this stream for too long. Just wanted to help out a couple of people. I could do this in the future again, you know, just help people and just answer whatever questions that are asked on the stream and everything. Because again, I do like doing that. So, let's see how fast I can get 2048. There we go. Okay. I do the standard banner, but that's a anytime thing. So I will do the weapon banner. And besides, like looking at this TCG event, I'm able to get more Primo Gems doing that. And on top of that, I have more characters I can use to get their teapot stuff. So I can sacrifice 10 wishes for this one. Alright, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's purple. It's no big deal though. But what is the purple thing that I got? Oh, it's some weapon I'm never gonna use. Okay, what else is there? That's all it. Oh, the other sword I don't want to use. Okay, so I got two things I'm never gonna use. Okay. But yes, yeah, I can just go to the shop, and because I got a couple of points, I can get a wish. Okay. Again, I was hoping to be better, but I'm content with this one, I guess. Despite the fact I think that they're horrible. But I got a new weapon out of it. And there I can pretty much end it. I will probably post something in the community post very shortly. So I'm going to be off, but because I'm going to be doing stuff on the laptop and whatnot and drawing. So I'll pretty much see you guys in the next one.